Better what? Do it like I'm done. So why you asking me I'm done now?
We're standing by our Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A gain of 3, second down. And trying to get a lift.
Who's in it? The teachers of the world. Read why you came to his car. Oh, there. Because of war.
This offense today will be the Duke, the former Cane, Duke Johnson.
Comes from a great tradition of runners at Miami of Florida. He's one of the best ones we've seen in recent years.
McCown to throw on second down. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds, getting it across the 25. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him. He was able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run there to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
McCown now on first down. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And here are the Raven defensive starters.
C.J. Mosley's your prototypical Alabama linebacker. They'll come downhill and smack you, but they understand the game so well.
McCown throwing on second. Screenplay, Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Again, they'll throw with McCown. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Looked like he had an opportunity for a big play across the middle. But he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
You know what? Go ahead and play with it. When it died, don't come at me and ask me to charge it no more. Because you don't listen, man. You freaking hard-headed, man.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here we go on 4th with McCown. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Ravens get the football back.
Like you an idiot or something, man? I just said it's going to die. So go ahead and play with it. So when it dies, don't ask me. Don't ask me to charge you, because I'm not. Now listen, man. If I tell you something, you need to listen to me, man.
Very good field position. They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. This offense can be flashy at times, and a big reason for that is Perryman.
I like the way you use the word big, because that's exactly what Brashad Perryman is. A big receiver with a ton of speed. Runs so well, yet that strength downfield really confounds defensive backs. Is it okay if I tell you I played against his dad in college?
Well, I'm just impressed that you worked confounds into the broadcast.
I'm impressed I'm still alive because I played against his dad in college.
And that linebacker group today could be very key.
As we were preparing for this game, you pointed out to me as we were watching film that the linebackers look like an elite unit. I agree with you totally. They move around, fly to the football, and take it away from offenses.
Third down, Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. Wide open receiver complete. And they get 14 yards there at a first down.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
Third time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on third, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it. Weren't daunted.
Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. And the Browns offense back out there ready to take over. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense make it stand. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much effort.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play that time for the Ravens. 66 yards. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll come out in the pistol. Flacco gives to Allen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
2nd down, Flacco now. His throw caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mike Wallace, 30 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. I had a coach tell me a long time ago that running a screen pass is similar to acting 101 for your offense, because you got to show something different and create extra space for linemen to chase the quarterback in order to create extra room for the receiver to catch the football and maneuver upfield. In this case, though, give a lot of credit to the defense. They communicated well. You could hear them talking to each other on the field, and they reacted and knocked it away.
And how about Terrell Pryor in that Miami game in Week 3, Charles? He played quarterback, running back, receiver, even played safety at the end of the first half.
It felt like we were watching a game from way back when a guy would play on both sides of the ball. That's what it felt like with Terrell Pryor. Awfully impressive.
Quit. You see, you can
Impressive performance. He's really embraced being a receiver first and foremost now, but he hasn't forgotten his other skills, has he? I mean, to put up those kind of numbers that would equate to what Frank Gifford did in 1959, a Hall of Famer, What a sensational day for him.
Yeah, he was the first guy since Frank Gifford in 1959 to at least have 120 receiving yards, 30 passing yards, and 20 or more rushing yards. They get the pick. Now what can Flacco do on first down? He's going to get this one out to his fullback. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it a second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
I didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And it's grabbed by Gilmore. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football, and they've got it here with a first down. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll run with Allen. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On second down, Flacco to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Crockett Gilmore there. And that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off the drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Flacco. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Steve Smith, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here are the Browns now as the offense comes back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Let's go! Green 39!
A first throw for the backup. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Elvis Dumerville coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7. A long way to go for the offense here on third down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. Now, let me ask you about Philadelphia for a second. When you were doing all your draft analysis, looking at the quarterbacks coming into this class, did you think Carson Wentz not only be starting but have them off to a 3-0 start in Philadelphia?
Brandon, I have to admit, I didn't see a 3-0 start, but I was adamant that Carson Wentz should be the starting quarterback. It didn't matter to me if Sam Bradford was there or not. You take a guy at number 2 in the draft, you do everything possible to get him ready to play and put him out there right away. They had planned not to do that. Through some serendipity, he ends up becoming the starter, and now they can't imagine anyone else playing that position.
Well, it's worked. 5 touchdowns, no interceptions, and you know what they're saying right now. It's not Pennsylvania. It's what is it?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. And they're on third and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers,
Pick
is really
it
making
off,
the next in the
man.
evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handed to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a first down.
From midfield now, here's Kessler. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to have a third down.
And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. And now it's Kessler, dancing to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. It looked like he might have had a window there, but the rhythm was just a little bit off.
It certainly was, because everything that has to come together to get a pass completed, yeah, you're right. The sync just wasn't there.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Detroit! Detroit! Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
They're going on 4th down. Kessler. And this is incomplete. All right, let's take a peek at the league-wide landscape. 5 teams undefeated at 3-0. You've got the Ravens, Eagles, Pats, Vikings, and Broncos. Now, partner, throw out for a second, if you will, the Pats and the Broncos. Of those other 3 undefeated teams, who has the biggest chance of making some noise?
I think the Vikings. And I know they had to make the move for Sam Bradford because of the Teddy Bridgewater injury. And that's working out pretty well. He's 2-0 so far as a starter. But it's their defense. They remind me a lot of Denver in 2015, that season. The defense carrying the team, give them enough offense to stay in those games, and the defense might just do the rest. Mike Zimmer's got a heck of a collection over there.
By the way, statistician Ed Brady just gave me this note. 76% of 3-0 teams since 1990 have made the playoffs. They stay on the ground with Allen. And this time he's able to take it down to the... And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. Incomplete.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Time running out here on the play clock. Here's Flacco. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. 3rd down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Mike Wallace, the intended receiver. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect. But as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. And it is incomplete. You know, in week 3, there were a lot of great plays, diving catches, but certainly the smartest play came from a Stanford man, Ty Montgomery, in the game that you called up at Lambeau.
Of course it'd be a Stanford guy, right? Kickoff return, it bounced in the end zone and then back into the field of play, and he knew he was in trouble right there. So he goes to the sideline, puts his feet out of bounds, and possesses the football because he knew at that point that would mean the kickoff was technically out of bounds, and the ball would come out to the 40-yard line for his offense. Very heady play.
On 1st and 10, it's Kessler. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
He
up.
trusted his... And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Why are you playing time about to be 2-1?
And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit it.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
Second down, Flacco now. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 1:57 to go in this first half. More from Cleveland after this. And if they want to keep this drive alive, they'll need 8 yards here on third down. Now it's Flacco. And incomplete as the screen there unsuccessful. So now fourth down coming up.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 12 yards is the pickup there. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Setting up to throw, Flacco. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. Give him 22 on that one. And it'll give the Ravens a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
A first down throw for Kessler. Pryor has it complete. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 20 that time. And it's good enough for a Cleveland first down.
No, your teeth are fine.
The teeth are fell out.
No, it didn't, Junior.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end.
That's Kenzie.
Kessler. And his throw's going to be in.
Because Kenzie's older than you, so she getting her big teeth.
Can we talk about the Ravens a little bit?
Sure.
Because they're off to a 3-0 start. Remember the rough season they had last year with all the injuries.
No,
And they're getting a lot of these guys back and playing at a really high level. Joe Flacco from his knee injury. Steve Smith Sr. from the Achilles. Terrell Suggs from an Achilles. And it's all coming together early for Baltimore.
Now, they always seem to be in the mix. Big win, although it was in Jacksonville, is now 0-3. Big road win this past week.
Remember in preseason, Jacksonville is one of those very trendy picks to compete for the playoffs.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Kessler. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively a dime look, 6 DBs. Throwing is Kessler. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. And on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half, it's Kessler. And this is incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. This one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, start the second half with the onside kick risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? Now I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Over the middle to Smith. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Fake to Allen. Here's Flacco. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. They have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
That's caught at the 3. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1.
It fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Flacco. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mike Wallace, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, These are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Now it's Kessler. And this is brought in by Pryor. And he's brought down after a good gain. A very solid gain of 27. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Call it a gain of 3. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Play fake to Johnson. Now Kessler. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lardarius Webb. And he returns it here to his home.
They want to quit, bro.
Are you done, Daddy? You done? Are you done? Are you done, Daddy? Are you done? Are you done, Daddy? Are you done? Daddy!
Huh?
Are you done? Okay. Can we go to my grandparents' now?
No, we cannot.
Are you going tomorrow? Are we going tomorrow? Daddy? Are we going tomorrow? Are we going tomorrow, Daddy?
Where are we going to do?
Are we going right to...
Don't do it. Don't repeat yourself, please don't.
What? Sammy.